the assignment for today. So if you look, you'll find the 918 linear equations quiz corrections. So the quiz that this is talking about is from last week. So I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to go to Schoology, go to my course. Again, I'm logged in as my son. You can see his name up here, and no, he did not really take it. He's in kindergarten. And then I'm going to go into last week and I'm going to open this linear equations quiz. I have now changed the setting where you can see how you did. So if you hit view assessment, you will see which questions you missed and which questions you got right. And now I'm going to look over here. So if you got a 100, I do want you to submit a saying that you got a score of 100. That way I can count it for your attendance. And now let's go to the My Document. If you can't see the document, make sure you click up here where it says click here. And then it's going to tell you to connect your Google account. And then make sure you hit allow. If that didn't work, on this assignments page it says Google Drive. You can click on that and it will take you to your Google Drive and you can log into your Google Drive. And then if you look, it says hit edit on the file to complete corrections. So here we go. You can type in here, it's just not as big, or you can also hit edit so that it will open it to full screen. Notice this is a background, so it won't let you change it, but you're just supposed to put like the name of the quiz. So I'm going to put 918 linear equations, 918 linear equations quiz. Then it says your original score. So his original score was a 25% because I went through and wanted to make mistakes. So I would just put a 25% there. On this second page, it has all of the instructions. So fill out information so I know the name of the quiz. For each question you miss, duplicate the missed question slide. So if you look, this is the page I'm talking about you would duplicate. So he got this first question correct, or I got it. Question 2 was correct, so then I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions. So if you go over here to this slide and you control click, you can say duplicate, and you can duplicate it 8 times or however many times you need to. Now in this, it's going to ask you for the screenshot of the question and include your answer. So I'm going to go back over here to the first question I missed. Now notice my order is different than yours. That's why you cannot just say question 3, because your order is different. Now notice this top part says slope y-intercept equation. It doesn't actually include the answer. So I'm going to go to the second part where it actually has my answers included. Then I'm going to hit Shift Command 4, or you can actually hit Shift Control Command 4 all at the same time. Shift Control Command 4, or however you take your screenshots. And then I can go back into this document and I can paste them, or paste the question. It's okay if it has to be really small. If anything, I can zoom in on it. But just put it up there and then I can zoom in, or I can make it bigger if I need to. Now the next part, I want you to give the correct answer, so what the correct answer should have been. So on this one, the slope, the y-intercept, and the equation are 3 different things, so I could write, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put slope, y-intercept, and equation, and that's where I would put my answers. Now this next part, it says I missed the question because. Do not put I guessed. I missed the question because I guessed. If you guessed, I want you to say because I didn't remember the slope, or whatever it is that you want to put. If you missed it because you put a negative when you're supposed to be positive, or vice versa, then just put it in that spot. And then this last blank, or this last text box is just where you could put like a way to make sure that you don't do it again. I will remember for slope that slope is set up as rise over run. So just something along those lines so that you don't mess up. Now, remember, these corrections are so that you learn from your mistakes. I am a firm believer in there's no reason to take a test or quiz if you can't learn from your mistakes. So if you look, if you find your mistake, if you're able to find your mistake, chances are you won't make it again. And we will have a quiz in just a few weeks when we come to the end of the quarter. So you don't want to make the same mistakes over again. Okay, so that was that first question, and then I would repeat those same steps for this next question. So I would take a screenshot of, so notice it's the same thing here as it is here, so I could just take the screenshot right here. So again, it's Shift, Control, Command, 4, and then you drag it, and then that will just let you paste it. So let me put that up here. So it's the Shift button, Control, Command, 4. So that is what you would use. Okay, so that is how you complete your corrections. Make sure whenever you're done, and notice you can see that I was editing it here, make sure when you are done you hit submit. If you got a 100, you would just put right here that you got a 100% and hit submit just like that. That way I get your attendance for today that you completed an assignment. Okay. Let me know if you need help.